Yeah. Cadence through the ceiling, it's the vibe you give and running through my heart. Music drives my feelings.
Hey everybody, what's going down? It's your girl Jay Renee. You know I always got something to say, and today, oh my gosh, we got a heavy hitter in the industry. I'm talking about the one, the only, the Miss Imanii Monroe.
Hey, what's the motherfucking deal, y'all? The pressure queen of the city is in the building.
Let's go ahead and jump into it because you have been making freestyles after freestyles after freestyles, and I just see on your IG the other day you just filmed part of your music video in Galveston, correct?
Yeah, that was actually a feature. I did a feature for somebody, and so that's where we shot the video at.
You got to tell me, how do you just keep doing these freestyles? It's like it's nothing for you.
I mean, you know what? So, when I hear the beat, I just go. Different beats give me a different drive or a different adrenaline, but I don't know. It does come so easy. It's just like a million words come in my head, and I just pull some out and place them real quick.
Where did you find that you had this talent?
So I really thought I was gonna be a singer. I've been writing songs and actually freestyling since like 9, 10 years old. When I was 12, I wrote my first song. And at that age is when I first started like freestyling for real, for real. Like if all the dudes in the cafeteria, they start beating on that table and rapping, you about to see me, the only female. I'm right there. Hold on, let me get some. Let me get some.
And like talk about growing up in Houston, Texas, and how you used your upbringing to fuel the music and to resonate with the fans.
And so for me, actually starting to rap kind of helped me switch gears in a very positive way because I was going to jail since the age of 17, from 17 to 30, because I started rapping when I was 30. I started in 2018. From 17 to 30, I went to jail every year for aggravated assaults with a deadly weapon or assault with a bodily injury, fighting, fighting. So my music, what y'all get out of my music is really me. But when I found the music, I found a therapeutic outlet. So that's the music y'all get. I put the real me, my real life, my real experiences, my real mentality into the music. You know what I mean? So growing up in Houston made me who I am, which in return made Imanii Monroe.
And Imanii Monroe, that's your first name and your middle name?
That's actually my artist name. That's just
Okay.
that doesn't have anything to do with my government name at all.
Oh, where did you come up with the name?
So when I started rapping, I did not know I was going to start rapping every now and then because I have the talent to freestyle. When the cities would do certain challenges, I might hop in every now and then, but I definitely wasn't one of the ones. Like I wasn't a rapper, so I wasn't on all the challenges. I would just hop into some sometime. So I got into the dog ass challenge, and my shit went viral, and I didn't expect that. So I was Barbie face on the internet at that time because that's what my ex-husband would call me at that time, Barbie face. So that was just my regular. I was just a regular girl on Instagram named Barbie Face. I did a freestyle. It went viral, and I stuck with that name for a little bit. But then I said, I think I want to change the name because that wasn't purposely an artist name. So I like Marilyn Monroe because I like what she stands for. I like the edginess. I like the no rules. She make her own rules. Everything about Marilyn Monroe, I resonate with. So I'm like, I'm gonna change my name to Barbie Monroe. And I was actually dealing with somebody in the industry, Fire Media Mogul. I don't know if you know who that is, Fire Media Mogul.
Yeah, yeah.
At Fire, we connected real early in my career, maybe like 3, 4 months in, because I won one of her challenges. And when she met me, she was just like, we haven't had anything like you in the industry for like 25, 30 years. So moving right along, she called me one day and I was telling her about changing it to Barbie Monroe. She was like, okay, that sounds really good, but how about we drop the Barbie period? Because Nicki Minaj has adopted that name to where anybody who talking about Barbie, you're gonna think about Nicki
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, she
So
does have the bars.
yeah, I'm like, you know what, you're right. So she actually offered up advice that I be Imani instead of Barbie because she said Imani stands for hope and faith and all these things. She was like, you give me all of that. You're so strong, like you give me all of that. So I think Imani Monroe will fit you more. So I tried it on and it fit.
I want to discuss the importance of setting yourself apart because as a woman in this industry, they are so cruel. They are. cruel. They are quick to group everybody together, and it's like no. But they have the men. They like have their own genres and everything. But it's like all women aren't the same.
Right. And what I think about that is that philosophy is really because women in music, whether you singing or rapping, majority of the women objectify themselves. Everything, most of the, especially rap, most of the rap lately is getting better, but what society knows to be the norm is that females rap about sex, pussy, just things that we are titties as taking your man, making your man spend his cash on me, tricking, shit with no substance. So it's very important now because they've already gave us all that sticker. Every woman just gets that sticker off top until you come out showing them that shit ain't that ain't me, babe. You have to be who you are now. If that's who you are, then that's who you are. I just want to say that you're not gonna stand out. You're gonna blend in because that's not exciting. It's normal for the female industry. This sexualness is normal. They say that's what they want, but at the same time, it's so normal that you sound like and look like everybody else. So when I popped out, I already made it my duty to make sure they understand I am a woman. I do have a vagina and titties and all these things. I am sexy. I do have a sex appeal, all that. But that's not what we're finna talk about. Sit down. That's not what class is about today. I have a whole nother message to give y'all, and it's not what y'all think women only have that message. We have the same message as men. We work hard. We struggle too. We overcome struggles and hurdles. Sometimes we wear the pants around this motherfucker. Sometimes we go the hardest, and it ain't the man. You know what I'm saying? And so that is my message. It's very important that they understand who you are, that you're not like everybody else, that you're not just a girl. You're not just a woman with a vagina. You know what I mean? You get money, you hustle, you a superwoman. You know what I mean? It's important. It's not even just important that you stand out and make your own name, but it's important the message that we're putting out here. What's the message? My message is that out here in these streets, women like me, like I've been to jail. I go to jail. I fight charges. I'm a mother though. I was a wife for 20 years. All these things, and when you listen to my music, you're gonna get that. As you listen to my music, you'll get those messages.
And I think that a lot of times because women in the industry are so grouped together, a lot of people do miss the message. Like, I know for you, it's very transparent. You're like, love yourself, love who you are, be you, be authentically you.
Right,
And it's
right.
just like a lot of people are like, oh, well, sex sells. It's like, not up over here.
Not
Like,
up over here. Not up over here. Sex does sell, so go buy it.
I want
That's
to get into your project. What was the mindset when you're recording? Because you just said you didn't really take it like seriously till you were 30, and like what was that mindset? Yeah, I know at that point you probably like I'm jumping in.
I never did anything with the music until the age of 30. I didn't know anything. I just woke up the next day from it going viral and I had to figure everything out. I didn't even know the underground industry existed. I knew nobody. I knew no underground artists. I knew where no studios was. I didn't know about nobody that did promotion for clubs. I didn't know people was performing at these clubs in the city. I didn't know nothing till I was 30. So once I did that and they were like asking, where's your music? I'm like, damn, how do I make music? Where's my music? How do I make that? Where do I give that to them at? Like, do I have a mixtape? So I had to find all these things out. And that's what I did. And a process, the process for me was really just go. I just took off running. I just hit the ground running. Like my first performance was like, I think within my first month, I performed for Coast to Coast. I wasn't scared. I wasn't shy. It's just my whole process is just go. And when I made my first album, I actually had caught a case during that time. And so I had to rush it because I got out of jail and the date was coming and it was like the 21st is coming out. So I went in there and I dropped all in one day I did the other 8 songs.
Wait,
But
hold up. In one day you did 8 songs?
my process is so fast. Like my I don't I don't have writer's block. When I hear a beat, it takes me no time to know what that's about to be about. Is it gonna have a hook? Immediately I go. So I had 8 songs that wasn't done. I got bonded out. I went straight to the studio and knocked those out. And then I dropped the tape 2 days after that. On the date it was supposed to drop, it dropped.
I want to discuss, your freestyle. 'Cause like I said, you do it effortlessly. And I know I asked other artists, is that like homework for you? Is that like something you just got to keep at it?
It's not like I don't practice this. I don't make sure that I do it. Like whenever I feel like it. Like when it's like, you know what? I need to do a freestyle. Let me see what song is hot right now. Oh, never need a nigga. I'm gonna do a freestyle of that right now. Put it on. It's just like, and I just go like I don't practice. It don't take me long to create it. It doesn't take me long to memorize that paper. I have photographic memory, so I can write a freestyle for y'all. Maybe it could take maybe 30 minutes at the max. At the max, it could take me 30 minutes. And then it'll take me maybe 5 to 10 of those minutes because I've already been, while I was writing it, it was locking in as I was taking pictures. So it's like maybe 5 to 10 minutes after that freestyle is done, I've memorized it. Now, I'm not looking at the paper, and I'm going back and forth. I'm doing a freestyle so that I can get ready to do the video for y'all. So I can make sure I don't miss none of my words. I don't forget none of my words. So that whole process, maybe it takes an hour in between me thinking of finding the beat, writing the freestyle, memorizing it, and dropping y'all a video.
Talk to me about the other viral video when you was freestyle with Rap Economics. And I mean, you just came up there, baby. She came up on that mic. She said, "Watch this."
Ain't no wasting no time. Moment they tell me it's up and no question, I'm walking them down. So what's crazy? So what's crazy about that day, man? That adrenaline and that energy y'all had got that day, it was like times 5 than usual because I had an issue in the spot right before. So it was an artist on the stage. I had just got through. Bitch, I'm really that. So when it was time to perform, it was fucking time to perform. You know what I'm saying? And so it was so much adrenaline. Y'all really felt that shit because it wasn't like it's never a script, but it's actually not happening right at that moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all something from the past, giving y'all a piece of me. That shit in that moment had happened, and it was like, oh, I'm finna deliver this shit because it was more like I wanted to just be looking straight at her and just letting it be known, bitch, don't play with me. I really live this life for real. This rap is saving me. Please let it. You know what I'm saying? So that was so amazing. I mean, the last word came out my mouth, I'm talking about the crowd was just like, it was amazing.
Oh yeah, we seen the video. We seen the video. It's just like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I was really flamed up. I was flamed up for real. And I've never had to perform or deliver with actually being in that emotion at the time. And it seems like for y'all because that's me. I go straight in. When it's time to go, it's time to go. I flip that light switch off and it's just them eyes glare and I'm gone. And that's just what it is when it's time to work. But at this particular day, it was time to work and it was real shit. So I really gave it.
you know what I also appreciate is how you really put on for your community, and that's one thing I love about a lot of the artists that I interview coming out the city.
Yeah.
Baby, y'all ride hard for y'all city. Like I know you from the east side,
East
but
side, baby.
tell me how you get your community involved, not just with the artistry, but helping them out and making sure everybody in your community is good.
I mean, my thing is, I can only do so much. I'm not as big as God is destined for me to be yet. But with my emotion and with the weight that I hold, I make sure that's the reason why I say East Side so much. Because at the end of the day, I can't uplift these other artists and make them, get push themselves and get out there and be relevant and work. but I'm gonna keep putting a light on our section. So it's up to you. All you gotta do is step into the light. All you gotta do, that's what I'm doing for my community. I'm bringing awareness that the talent is out here like that. That what you don't know about your city, a lot of people be like, where's the east side? You need to know. You need to know that there's a south side, east side, north side, west side. What is the east side like? What type of people are from there? Me. This is what it's like if you don't know. It's not just south side. It's not just north side. It's thoroughbred, real street bitches, real get money bitches on the east side. East side brands that. That's what I. So I put on for the section to make sure they know that we out here, to make sure they know how we out here, to make sure they know what we offering out here. You know what I'm saying? And also, when it comes to like, I shoot videos out here all the time. I love to shoot videos on the east side because I'm putting on for my section. It's like, where is that? Where's she at? She's on the east side. Different parts of the east side. I'm just taking y'all through there. I'm just taking y'all through there. Become familiar. You know what I mean?
I want you, well, how do you balance, you being an entrepreneur, you're working, you're being an artist, and on top of that, you're being a mom. How do you balance all those hats?
You know what? I can't exactly say how I do it. I can ask myself sometimes, how do you do it? But I do it. It's not the thing is, I will say this, my personal life comes first. I never have to decide between the two. It's never a blurred line. If home ain't right, if my personal life ain't right, I can't be Imanii Monroe for y'all. So it's levels to this shit. You know what I mean? And then I could be going through the worst shit ever, and y'all will never know because I love my supporters and I work so hard to get the motion that I have, the recognition that I have. And so I'll never just go to sleep on y'all. I could be going through the toughest time and I'm gonna still share some content. Yeah, I'm never gonna make y'all feel like where money at? What money been doing? Because you have to stay relevant. If I get to the point where I forget that part, staying relevant, then I feel like I wasted all my time, all my money, all my resources, because they don't really give a fuck about the talent. The talent is there. People are talented. They are watching your work ethic. Your work ethic is what grows the brand. It's what elevates you. And with elevation, you increase the revenue. So I'll never just sleep on y'all. I'll be going through the worst time sometime over here, and I'll still pop out and give y'all a reel. I could have cried all motherfucking day, and still I got to make sure I pop out and give y'all a reel because y'all are out there for me. Y'all are out there supporting me. Y'all are out there looking for me. Y'all are sharing me, and this is what's gonna change my kids' life. This is what changed my whole dynamic. I have not worked in 3 years because of who I am. My merch pays my bills. Whatever comes with Imanii, whether it be a modeling, whether it be brand ambassador, whether it be I just got a movie, a feature, this shit brought in revenue now because I became her. You know what I mean? And so I can't
Yeah,
stop it.
yeah. And Tesla, we don't want you to stop it, but we do
I
not
want,
want you to stop it at all. Talk to me about the projects that you have recently been working on, and even some of the features that you just told us about in the beginning.
okay, so you guys be on the lookout because we do got a really live ass feature coming this year. I don't know if y'all are aware, but make yourself aware with Tony Snow. She is an artist from the north side. She's a female rapper from the north side, from Acres Homes. And right now she has a viral song out called Funyuns, which is to you remember that girls in the club showing love, taking that cash in the club,
Hey, hey.
club.
Oh, girl,
Yeah,
you gonna make
gotta
me forget we on this podcast, child.
yeah, baby. So she sampled, her engineer sampled that and she made a song called Funyuns. No funyuns, no funyuns. You gotta have them fun before we get into the fun. So I'm talking about it's viral. Her and Just Brittany, she got Just Brittany on the remix. So she is now, I just got on one of the remixes. So she has this great project coming out with a couple of live ass female artists in the city, and we got remixes to the Funyun song, and so that's gonna be really big, y'all. So be on the lookout for that. Um, I also just did an EP with OGT Boy. We completed that in one day. We just did that day before yesterday.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. One day?
One day, 5-track EP. Matter of fact, let's not even say that. Let's say 4 hours. 4 or 5
Hold up.
hours.
Hold up. Because what I'm hearing, it sounds like it's impossible to do, and y'all just,
It's
oh,
and it's nothing. And our artistry together, we didn't even use no pen and pad for no song on that motherfucker. It was just, we in there with just the Henny bottle and just go.
so it's
Ooh,
just straight freestyle.
no, it's songs. We got hooks on there. We got verses on there. It's freestyle, yeah, freestyle off the dome.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
verse,
off the dump, yeah.
right. Straight freestyle. The whole album is called Brazy Pressure. We either dropping it on 5.5 or 5.9, you know. But just did that. And I'm working on my album. In the meantime, I've been working on the album. Well, this is gonna be my second album. It's called Product of the East. I almost got all the tracks done. I need like 3 more tracks. And then I wanted to drop at the end of this month. It don't look like it. Look like it'll be more at the beginning of May. But Product of the East is crazy. Like I got a song on there for my girls to throw that ass, and I ain't never made no songs for my girls to throw that ass, and they've been waiting to throw that ass. So yeah, y'all be on summertime gonna be crazy. Summertime is gonna be crazy.
But I'm listening, but I'm still on. Y'all finished it in 4 hours. I'm sorry. Like, trust me, I've been listening, but 4 hours?
4 hours we did that. 5 tracks. Actually, four. We did 4 tracks in 4 hours because we had one of our songs done 2 days before that. We had already did that, and because we did that song is what made me be like, we need to drop an EP. This is too much pressure. Like us together on these songs is a lot of we. He like fuck your shit. Actually, we shot that video out there in Baytown. He was like that night. He like tomorrow we hit the studio, and we hit that bitch. And from 10 to 3, it was 10, man, like 2:30, 3 o'clock. We out, dropped them. It's girl, y'all gonna love it.
You need to make a mixtape and call it Superwoman, because that is some Superwoman
I know
stuff right there.
that's a good idea.
Ah, ah, okay,
Clock it.
got it. I want you to go ahead and talk to me about, like, what are some artists from the city or artists in general that you would like to work with that you haven't worked with already.
I want to work with all the OGs. It's a must. I gotta. Me and Ro gonna get some shit together real close. That's my brother. I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the OGs in the city, Ro is my brother. Like I can call him on the phone. I done been to his house. He done let me know like how you feel when you get on these niggas tracks and you do them like you do them. Like you hard. Like you can't be fucked with. You know what I'm saying? So Ro, me and Kiki gotta do something. Me and Paul gotta do something. Um, ladies, me and Cliche got something on the way. Miss Houston, she's doing a big project with all the female rappers. Well, not all, but like 23 of us, and it's a cipher. It's a 2-part cipher on the way. So we got some work coming, but we definitely gonna do a song. Millie Bucks. It's so many. It's so many, man. But like, I just want to work. Like, if you working in the city, let's do something. That's all marketing and bringing our platforms together is always gonna be a great move.
And since you just said that, how can they contact you, and what is the best way to contact you to get a feature, for brand promo, for all of that information?
The best way is Instagram. Like this my everything. Instagram is my everything. So y'all can DM me on there about anything. I get right back with you. I check my Instagram messages more than I check my phone. So hit me on Instagram at Imanii Monroe. IMANIIMONROE 3 underscores. About anything. Yeah, I'm brand ambassador, clothes, hair, whatever. If you're looking for merch, hit me up. That's the Instagram, babe.
And before we go, who are your top 5 artists, dead or alive? Who are your top 5 artists?
I got Tupac, I got Wayne, I got Remy Ma, I got DJ Screw, and I'm gonna have to give it to Ro.
Hey, I like that. That's a fire list. I ain't gonna hold you. That is a
Yeah,
fire
that's
list.
pressure. I'm gonna have to go far that way.
So look, everybody, y'all be sure to follow Imanii Monroe. Like she said, y'all hit up on Instagram. Don't come to J Renee and be like, what she said. She's telling y'all right here, right now,
Give me
Imanii
a ground.
Monroe. ASAP. Now she ain't gonna do it for free, but you gotta make sure that money look good. You gotta have that fun yon. You
Right,
hear me?
right. Please come ready. Please come, boss ready.
But
Please come, boss ready.
I want to thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to interview you. Trust me, everything is up, and I want you to keep going because you really do outshine the men when you rap with them. I'll be like, she ain't have to
Thank
do
you,
that. She
baby.
ain't have to do that. She
No,
ain't
it's
have to do
that's why
that.
features. Y'all stop being so scared and get a feature with me. Come on now.
All right, y'all. That was the Talk to Me podcast. I do want to give a huge shout out to Miss Imanii Monroe. She killing it, and you cannot get on the song unless you really come with it, because she will
Yeah,
annihilate you and leave no crumb.
huh? Period. Thank you so much for having me. I enjoyed the interview.
Anytime. Until next time on the Talk to Me podcast. Peace.
Peace.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl J Renee. You know I've got something to say. Bringing you new episodes and new guests on the Talk to Me podcast exclusively on YouTube. Like, share, and of course subscribe. And follow us on IG too. Alright y'all, bye.